earbud said, I don't want to play. Whatever. So, how we all doing? I woke up this morning saying to myself, I don't know what I'm going to talk about today. And then, of course, Spirit goes, yes, you do. We're going to talk about love. Love. That's as far as my love stuff got. My St. Patrick's Day stuff still isn't completely out. I've put Easter stuff out. Skipped holidays. But yesterday, I had such a headache and an emotional roller coaster day of people's emotions that I realized weren't mine. So I know a lot of you out there are struggling right now because I'm feeling it. And I'm feeling what you're going through. And a lot of you, yeah, it's my Pisces singles. As strong as you are and as loving as we are, you haven't been able to find that right person because they don't want to truly understand you. They really want to judge you. And I've said this many times before, us Pisces, we're a special breed. Many people don't understand us. Our loyalty, though, in a relationship is beyond what anybody could even fathom as truth until they test it. And then all loyalty is off. So, happy birthday, Pisces. This is what I got today. So, this situation happens soon. This is a communication relationship. They have been watching and taking notes. This is a soulmate who believes they understand you. They believe in you and have seen the hardships you have been through. They understand your independence and spirituality. They want to come correctly. You intimidate them and they know you will not put up with BS or lies. Either be their true self or don't bother. They are still healing and know you have answers for them. Their love is unconditional. But they know their life will be better with you than without you. Spirit says, move slowly and let them show you. You deserve the same love you give others. And they know that winning you over takes work, but will be worth it in the end. Their love is unconditional. But they ask patience as they navigate waters that are new to them. They have never felt this kind of love and don't want to mess it up. Be kind, be love, be willing. Use your discernment as there may be choices. You will know who this new relationship should be with. Go within and ask us if confused. We love you and want to see you smile. Be well. Oh. Okay, Pisces. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So, I, of course, then had to pull Romance Angels. I always forget the name of this one. The Hidden Truth. And my Rose Oracles. Because roses, you know, are a symbol of love. So, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So, I'm not sure what that means for you, but maybe you've been letting things slide. You haven't been doing the work on yourself. You know that you got little details to clean up. This has been worth waiting for. This is a divine timing relationship. This is something that Spirit has been having their hand in and kind of pushing. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Of course, what do they ask you to do first? Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So listen to your intuition. How do you feel when you're around the person? True love, in my opinion, there's a calm. There is not those butterflies. There is not that unsettled feeling. There is a peace that you just can't replicate. That is this. Okay? Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So, feel safe. If you feel safe, go ahead and do this. Sorry, my baby is crunching on his breakfast. And yes, this is a soulmate. What did I say in the, yeah. Definitely a soulmate. Not a twin flame. Different. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So are you going to let it happen? Or are you going to be that Piscean? You know what I'm talking about. Not being a little vulnerable. Not letting somebody in. You don't have to do it all right away. Set your boundaries. Move at your pace. Okay? I know a lot of you have been single. I've been single for 8 years. I think 8 years. No relationship. Nothing. And I'm okay with that. Because I'm happy. I'd rather be happy than in a relationship where, you know, you got to deal with all the bullshit. Oh, I've heard it all. You know, mine would, my last husband would disappear for days. Just days on end. And even the last, 2-3 years we were together, we didn't even live together. We tried for the 3rd time. I think we tried living together 3-4 times. One time we even lived in apartments across the hall from each other. That's how ridiculous it was. Because that's how much control he wanted. He wanted to be able to go and do what he wanted, but yet have me. How disrespectful. And stupid I was. I don't understand men that, you know, you want a wife, you want somebody that you can come home to, but then you want to go out and fuck around and think that we don't know about it, or that your lies aren't ever going to catch up to you, or the lies are never going to, you know, be seen by other people. And you've told so many lies. You know, he was even telling people like 3 years before we were divorced that we were already divorced, so that he could go out and do what he wanted and there was no backlash. Honestly, it's amazing to me sometimes. The only reason I talk about it, it's not to persecute or whatever. You know, they got to live with that. I don't have to live with that. But I know in my heart that I knew things and I just wasn't doing what I needed to do for myself, because I felt sorry for them because they chose to be that way to themselves. So I guess that's my point, Pisces, is don't let anybody try to snow you. You're going to know. Your body's going to tell you. The energy that is brought to you, you're going to feel it if you've been spiritually listening to yourself. People try to get one over. And guys that just want to get in your pants, and guys that just want that one thing from you, those are not the guys for you if you want a relationship. If you want to be single, and that's great. But to remember one thing, every person that you sleep with, you're taking on all those energies. All of them. You know, so what if last week he slept with a girl that's been sleeping with, you know, every rando on the street? Guess what energies you're going to be picking up? And that's what I mean when I say, have some worth about yourself. I've heard it all, like I said, about myself even. And I laugh because they've tried to make me out to be something that I'm not. You know, when I'm single, yeah, I used to do whatever I wanted. Still do whatever I want. But, yeah, you're not going to get me to go there anymore. Because you know why? I know myself better. And I know that I deserve, and so do you, Pisces, someone that's honest, truthful, loyal, loves you for you, doesn't try to change you, and still can take care of themselves, that you don't have to take care of. That, to me, is what it should be about. So, let's move on to the hidden truth. Couldn't let you get close to me. So this is somebody you know. Maybe not well. So what do you know? So attracted to you. I wish I had treated you better. I laughed when I saw you with someone. Now this to me means that they just saw you sitting or talking to somebody out in public somewhere, and they thought that you were on a date or whatever, not knowing probably who this person was. You know, I most recently was sitting, you know, at an establishment with a good friend of mine that I haven't seen in many years. It was a male, but that doesn't mean that we were on a date. So, you know, perception to people sometimes is what they truly, you know, it's what they think in their own head. But they love you unconditionally. They're not going to set conditions on you. Just being near you is intoxicating. I feel it even though we are apart. Kind of scary. You are entering the sacred waters, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, self-care. So self-care is going to bring this in. Start taking good care of yourself. Quit listening to all the outside people, and quit running yourself to death, and quit working yourself to death and thinking that you got to keep up with the Joneses and I got to get the latest this and the latest that, and none of that truly would a Pisces ever care about if they're true to themselves. Yes, they're nice to have, but does it mean no? The Great Mother, surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms. Look at that. Beautiful card. The crowning, initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. So those of you who have been doing your spiritual work, you're being welcomed into a new realm of happiness in all areas of your life. Not just in this love life, but in all areas. You've been hidden in plain sight, mysteries, learning, and teaching. So, if like me, you haven't told the world your job and what you're here to do, it's coming, okay? Come to me, attracting like a rose, receive abundance and desires. Why? Because of the self-love. Learning to love you is going to bring this in. It's most important, you guys. Temple of the Rose, ancient power, expression, activation, scarlet code. So you've done this in other lifetimes. And this person is probably from a past life. That's why it's a soulmate. But this time around, they're going to make it worth your while. This is somebody that you're going to be so stupidly happy with that people are going to be jealous, which you should not care. But it's going to be up to you to hold on to it. Are you going to bring in past shit from other relationships? Or are you going to move forward, letting all that shit go and starting with a fresh canvas and painting that canvas with a true love story? Because to me, how beautiful that would be, right? They knew exactly what they were doing. They know they messed everything up in the past. So this is, you know, somebody you know, friend-wise. I don't react when people mention your name. So apparently people ask them about you, but they don't say anything. They apparently like the material stuff. That's probably why you walked away from it or said, I'm not dealing with that person. I replay the conversations over and over. So they remember some of the things that you must have said. Becoming a better person. So this is probably what they've been doing, is working on themselves, knowing that they needed to change some of their habits and some of the things and, you know, whatnot. But clarity, a fresh start, and a positive outlook is what's coming. Look at, is that you creating something new for you, okay? Beautiful. All right, let's get a high vibe. Dream card. Oh, dream last night. I was on vacation somewhere. And it was a really nice hotel. But a lot of the people in the dream are people that I feel that are exiting my life. So it was very interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. So we've gotten this before. Beep, buzz. Bring awareness to your day. Every time you hear a beep or a buzz from your phone or computer, take a conscious breath. Be present in the moment. Okay? It'll be a beautiful day here in Wisconsin, so get outside. I'm going to get outside. outside later. I haven't been out for a couple days again. It happens to me sometimes. When faced with new situations or people, don't compare yourself, your life, or your place to theirs. Instead, say, interesting. This allows your mind to be open instead of closed off in self-pity. All possibilities are as open to you as they are to others. So what did I say earlier? Don't bring in the past. Don't bring in the things of old relationships. Let it be new. Let it be something different. Okay? Be this. Okay? All right, let's see what the trinkets got to say, because they usually bring in, for me anyways, what we need to know. I'm going to add some more. All right. Yes, beautiful. Okay, how many do we got? 8. Abundance. Number of abundance. Telling you, somebody wants to take you to Paris. Somebody really does. And this is my magical horse of abundance. Things are starting to happen for you because you've been diligent. You're opening 1, but 2 new avenues. And this one has the heart. Okay? You are protected because you are showing your true mermaid self, my fellow Pisces. How apropos, because you've brought peace into your life and now they see you for who you are. How much better can it get? I love you, my Pisces. Let love in. Let it find you. Let it work with you. We have so much love to give, and so many of us are so single, but I think a lot of us needed to work on ourselves too. So, go love on yourself today so somebody can come in and love on you. I love you. I'll see you.